Hey y'all, it's your friendly neighborhood panda here, back again with another episode, and today's episode was brought to you via Patreon request from Mr. Scott. And Mr. Scott has asked that I take a look at Motorhead's Ace of Spades, the live version, and then the cover by Robyn Adele Anderson. It's a 1920s jazz version. I am excited, okay, because I can't wait to hear how different and how this is gonna be fun. So let's not waste any more time and get straight into it, shall we? I love how, when you're doing live performances, sometimes it's difficult to do this, especially if once you've got the crowd in there too. I'm sure they rehearsed it a lot beforehand, but it's difficult to do like they did and really get a good mix of the audio, okay? Because I can hear the guitars, I can hear both guitars, I can hear the drums, I can hear the vocals, and they're all coming across clearly, and you're getting that good melody line with the guitar, and you're getting the vocalist singing, and you're not really missing anything. Yeah, okay, he's kind of yelling it, so you don't quite know all the words unless you already know them, but it still comes across that you're not missing anything, and that's really difficult to do in a live show, especially once the audience shows up and all of their yelling is added to all of the chaos. Oh, let's listen to that breakdown again, real quick. Okay, I love the juxtaposition. Okay, you always have so many different personalities in any kind of band you've got, but I love the juxtaposition of the guitarist there. It's just so chill. I mean, it's like when you get to this point in your career, you have a right to be chill, okay? But the drummer is just back there, just giving it everything. It's just so fun to watch. It's those kinds of things that makes live shows just so fun and interesting. Now that's the mark of good writing there, not just an entertaining and rocking kind of music. It's good writing. Where this is like the third time that they have kind of a mini guitar solo, like, breakdown in the middle there. And every single one of them's been different. But they all have, some ties to the melody, so you're not losing the plot here. They didn't just go off in completely left field and do something different. But each one of them is their own part. So if you're listening to this, say you're rocking out in the car, and you kind of, space out for a moment, you come back and you can tell what part of the song they're in, because each of those little sections have their own feel to them. And that's the mark of just plain good writing.
Thank you very much. Thank you. All right. Now this really is the last song, but before we do that, I would like to thank you for being an excellent fucking audience, Dusseldorf. Once more, thank you. Give yourself.
Okay, so I'm sorry, Mr. Scott. That was the one song. I don't know if you wanted me to listen to the rest of it. I'll listen to that on my own time. But that was Ace of Spades. Okay, their live version by Motorhead. But let's check out what this other version is here. A 1920s jazz cover. Color me intrigued. All right, let's see what happens here.
If you like to gamble, tell you I'm your man. Win some, lose some, it's all the same to me.
Okay, this is an entirely different song. They kept the words and the basic melody line, and that's pretty much it. Like, there might be some rhythms there in the drums that, I'm not catching yet that are the same. But wow, this is kind of cool. Okay, I gotta start that one over.
If you like to gamble, tell you I'm your man. Win some, lose some, it's all the same to me. The pleasure is to play. It makes no difference what you say.
I love the richness of her voice. It reminds me of the other Adele. But it still has, she's perfect for the 1920s jazz vibe, because she's got those little sexy cries on the end of them. I love this. Okay.
I don't share your greed. The only card I need is the ace of spades. Ace of spades. Playing for the high one, dancing with the devil, going with the flow. It's all a game to me. Seven or 11, snake eyes are watching you. Double up or quit, double stake and split. It's the ace of spades, ace of spades. You know I'm born to lose, and gambling's for fools. But that's the way I like it, baby. I don't wanna live forever.
Ooh, that was a nice riff. Now, what gets me, I love this one too, because it is, again, it's more of that 1920s feel, is the addition of not just the keyboard, but the brass, the horn and the trombone, okay? Now, they have the upright bass instead of a guitar, so it's more of a strumming and a popping, bouncy kind of, rather than a rock, right? But what really cements it to me is the addition of the brass, because that was a huge jazz thing, especially with the jazz trumpet. But then there's the trombone with the cover on the front doing that wah wah wah. So that what's really cements it to me as a jazz version. I'm loving this.
You know I'm born to lose, and gambling's for fools. But That's the way I like it, baby. I don't wanna live forever. And don't forget the Joker.
Let's go. I was just talking about the jazz, and they replaced the guitar solo with the jazz trumpet. Yes.
And don't forget the Joker.
Trumbo gets his moment to shine too. Yay. Keyboard goes too. Let's go.
Pushing up the ante, you know you gotta see me. Read 'em and weep, the dead man's head again. I see it in your eyes, just one look and die. The only one you see, you know it's gonna be, it's the ace of spades, ace of spades.
I love that little wink in the back. Okay, that was cool. Like I say, totally different songs there. I like the melody was the same. Some of the rhythms with the drums were the same and the words were the same, but that was about it. That was a really cool reimagining. Okay, all right, I'm liking that. Well, thank you so much, Mr. Scott, for putting those in front of me. And if you want to do like Mr. Scott did and request a monthly song that I look at on the channel, I look at the original and then a cover of that song. Okay, then check out my Patreon. For the $5 tier, okay, you can get things like behind the scenes content, early releases of things I look at, access to our Discord community. But for the $10 tier, you can do just like Mr. Scott did and request that I do once a month a song of your choosing, and I'll look at the original and then the cover. But if you can't do the Patreon, that's okay. No worries. Do me a favor then. Hit the like button and subscribe to the channel and put notification bell on for when I post next. Those things help out the channel tremendously and they don't cost you a thing. All right? So, in the meantime, y'all have a good day, night, morning, evening, whatever time zone you happen to be in, and I'll see you in the next one.